Hello, everyone. I am your Demon King of Heretics, Ahriman le Méchant, and I am so sorry we're late. So sorry. Sumimasen deshita! But anyways, hello, everyone. Hello. How are you all doing? How you guys doing? You ready to party? You ready to party, guys? God, this is gonna be the most higher energy like visual novel reading ever. But hello, everyone. Hello. Gonna turn this down a little bit for you guys. There you go. Now you can probably hear me better. But hello, everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Got a little bit of coffee left here. Oh, thank you for the hearts, whoever's doing that. But yeah, no, we're back with Twofold. It's been a little bit since we did this, probably just like a week, but like a little bit. It feels like it's been a little bit at least. A lot's happened within this past week, and it feels like it feels like it's been a long time since I've actually streamed it. Well, longer than it's actually been. Like, it's what? When was the last time I streamed? Like Thursday, Friday? Probably only Friday, but it still feels like a long time, like longer than I should permit. But you know how it is, life and stuff and things and whatevers. You know how it goes. But anyways, let's hop right into it, shall we? All right, data. There we go. Front and center of the room, open book in hand, Millie definitely gives off a natural kind of teacher vibe.
This club's one of the oldest in the school, so we have a lot to live up to. Tanya introduced herself already. She's been helping me keep things moving for a while now. The talkative girl is Heather.
Oh. Well, okay, so that's Heather. Giving up on her phone for distractions, Heather finally sets it down and gives a disinterested wave in response to Millie's equally lukewarm introduction of her.
So, it's not typically this busy?
Ah. Heather smirks, though it's hard for me to gauge why.
Oh no, I'm so sorry about the bad first impression. Things are typically a lot quieter.
Oh, those art students. I don't even need to turn my head to imagine the look on Caprice's face. I brace for a response, but oddly enough, it never comes. Well, I'm sure the news is a relief to Darren. I can't help but deflate a little. It's my fault for getting my hopes up, but even I expected more than 3 people. Granted, Caprice's 4 isn't exactly a huge improvement.
Don't let the size fool you, though. What we lack in quantity, we make up for in quality. Here, look at this.
She approaches Darren and I once again, passing him the book she was holding just moments prior. I lean in to catch a glimpse and am met with chicken scratch. A lot of them. There's more ink than paper, and that trend continues as Darren flips a few pages.
The club can be a great source of inspiration and technical know-how if you'll allow it. I filled up this entire notebook and a couple others just in my first semester here.
Oh?
And how many pages have you filled out recently?
The smirk from earlier has yet to fade, and as a matter of fact has only grown bigger with her new remark. A grumble from the back of the room, from Wallace if I had to guess based on the tone, follows shortly after.
Plenty, thank you. The club's recent downsizing hasn't had any influence on that.
I see. Even with the rest of the club in her club, but all 2 of them, not really winning me over. The work Millie has on display is impressive, and at the very least I feel like I could confidently rely on her, which is a plus.
Millie knows her stuff, I'll admit that, but there's only so much one person can do.
I jump a bit in my seat, throwing my head around to find Caprice standing over mine and Darren's shoulders, eyeing the contents of the notebook herself. Yeah, that's right, buddy.
All I'm saying is that the art club, the entire club, would be able to help you. Unlike the writing club, our little circle looks out for each other.
Don't drag us into this.
Couldn't say it better myself, dude.
Too late for that.
Without averting her gaze from the cabinet's innards, Eileen manages to swiftly shut it out.
Bold of you to hype your club up like that, given you didn't even bother to finish the paperwork to legitimize it in time for the fair.
See, I told you
I've got a
fight.
set of keys for a room and a bunch of like-minded artists. Being recognized as official would just be a nice bonus.
I'm pretty sure I have a pair of keys that you commandeered for yourself.
Hey, whose side are you on here?
Caprice's explosion is met with a small smile from Allison and an even smaller smirk from Eileen. They don't seem to be taking this too seriously, which honestly may be a point in their favor.
Thank you for offering to share your space, by the way, Millie. We appreciate it, even if the priest won't say so.
Come on, not you too.
You're very welcome, Allison.
Look at that face! Millie has a genuine talent for mixing sincerity and an underlying smugness almost perfectly. The guy on the right looks like a secret villain. You know what? If you just balded him, if you just got rid of the top part of his hair, he kind of looks like Steve Jobs, doesn't he? Like a little Steve Jobs. I could see him on Apple's stage. You're like, this is the future of glass technology. Yes. Yes.
Anyway, if you're all done chatting it up, we're gonna need you out of here soon. We were promised 15 minutes and you've already used up 5 of them.
Yeah, we're going. Just give us a few minutes to finish grabbing everything.
Are you pillaging? He looks like the nice smart guy that somehow doesn't know anything and yet manages to kill people. I have no idea what sort of trope you're talking about.
Wanna help us out, new kid?
Don't leave me out of this! Leave me out of this. Eileen continues her work, not bothering to turn around as she addresses me. Likely for the best, given the mutual surprise on Caprice and I's faces.
Huh?
Huh?
If you're being dragged into the group, you may as well start getting used to it sooner rather than later.
What? No! I was gonna bring them to an actual club meeting. Show them the best we had to offer. I had plans.
I didn't expect Caprice to object before me. Eileen merely shrugs in response.
I also haven't really committed one way or another.
I've heard that one before. 3 times, actually.
3 times, actually.
Jeez, what did I do to earn all this sass today? To be betrayed like this, time and time again? It's more than my poor heart can take.
Oh no, whatever. Oh my gosh. Poor you. Caprice cranes her neck back and places a hand on her forehead in a display of theatrics, prompting a couple of smiles out of Allison and Wallace. Far cries from the smirk that seems permanently glued to Heather's face. The thought of Heather is enough to remind me of my current situation, and I snap back to focus my attention on Millie and Darren. The latter seems content to keep paging through Millie's notebook as a means of staying out of the conversation, but Millie is obviously trying very hard to hide her transparent frustration with a smile. Jesus. Hold up. History. Where's the history? There's the history. Ah, darn it. Come on. History. There you are. There we go. It's fine. I'll get them out.
It's fine. It'll
There
get
we
them
go.
out of the room faster, and we'll have time to catch up after you're done. Win-win, right?
She couldn't sound more disappointed if she tried. Boy, is she trying. I don't want to flake on Millie and Darren, given that I willingly put myself in here with them. But at the same time... when did people start... Do you not see the tension in this air? Do you not see the tension? I could cut this tension with a butter knife. Holy crap. It'll only be a few minutes, and then he'll tell me way more about the art club than a fully planned and rehearsed meeting would. It's non-committal for now either way, so I guess it isn't a big deal. But it's hard not to feel anxious about it. Oh, god damn it. Ah, yes. Oh, we actually get a choice here. Get it. Ah! Let's see. Oh god! Root choice, root choice, root choice, root choice! We gotta save, 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 we gotta save. Let's see, save. Hi Louise, how's it going? Hey Louise. Let's see, unsave. There we go. Choices, choices. I'm just passing by. Okay, no problem. Hope you enjoy what I see. Choices. Let's see. Who should I go with? Oh boy. Choices. What do you guys think? What do you guys vote I should do? Should I offer to help Caprice in the art club for a couple minutes? Or should I help get Darren out of the situation? Which one should I do, guys? I'm curious. Offer yourself to help. I mean, yes, of course, to help. Yes. We got one for the offer to help. We got one to offer to help. Come on, guys. Give me some. We got one for offer. Alright, come on, guys. You got this. I know you got this. Yeah, come on, guys. Don't be shy. Yeah, no pressure. No pressure. We're just picking the route we're gonna do. We're just picking the route, I guess. Yep, nothing important, no? Nothing. Just say it so we can judge it harshly. Yeah, exactly, yes. Nah, you don't need to be kidding. I know you're serious. I know you're SRS. There's no need to be JK. I know you're SRS. Who's coffee? You know me so well. Yes, I do. After nearly a year, I feel like I should know you. Oh yeah, and Dark, what do you think we should do? Should we offer to help or stay put? Yeah, go ahead. Pick one. No pressure. It's not like you'll be dictating the outcome in this entire playthrough or anything. No, Darkfire, this isn't how it works. You're guilty? Yes, of course I'm guilty. I'm the Demon King, after all. Anyways, pick. Peasant! You must pick. You must pick the route, peasant. We got one for offer and... no, wait. Yeah, we got one for offer and... well, nothing else. Stay put. Alright, we got a tie, guys! We've got a tie, guys. We got a tie. Be mean and stay put. Oh god. Yep. It's tie time! Woo! Alright, who's gonna be the tiebreaker? Who's gonna be the tiebreaker, huh? So thrilling! Yes. Yes. What's it gonna be, chap? What's it gonna be? Are you going to offer to help Caprice, or are you going to stay put and help Darren? And Millie, I guess. What's it gonna be, chat? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Let me just grow a second personality so I can vote twice. Oh no, same IP. Same IP. No. Unless you get a VPN or something. Like, get it? Help? Alright, we got 2 for help! I guess we're doing brief. This blood is on your hands, Toki. I guess I second-guessed myself for a moment, but eventually pulled myself up out of my seat. Millie doesn't say anything, but the frown on her face says more than enough. Look at that! Look at that! What the fuck is this? What's this face? Oh my god! Oh my god, we are getting judged! Holy shit! We're so getting judged! Holy shit! Right. Okay. Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem. Anyways, okay. Right, so, we're going on Caprice's route. Rigged? Nah. It's completely democratic, Doc! Completely democratic! We had 2 for help and 1 for stay. You just happened to be on the losing side. Wink, wink, wink. I love democracy. Why did you vote? Since when is this channel? Since when this channel is democratic? It's a democratic monarchy. I mean, you don't get to choose who rules you, but you do get to choose the outcome of whatever happens. Like, I guess that's a form of democracy. Like, maybe it's parliament. Is there? Hang on a minute. I'm gonna go on a tangent here. Is there a democratic monarchy? Let's see. Okay, no, not optimization. Democratic monarchy. If it helps, I've been distracted, so I just picked choice. Well, it's a choice. It's a choice, and we're gonna fall. Isn't it the UK one? Constitutional monarchy, also known as limited monarchy, a parliamentary monarchy or democratic monarchy, is a form of monarchy in which the monarch exercises their authorities in accordance with the Constitution and is not alone in making decisions. I see. I don't know. I kind of thought the royal family was just a figurehead, like they're like, ooh, celebrities, but they don't actually make any political choices. I kind of thought that's how it worked. But anyways, Quack, why did you vote? You're here, you could have voted. I can't do that voice for long, I guess. Oh well. Well, we figured out that a democratic monarchy exists. I just don't. Let's see. What's an example of it, actually? Let's look at Wikipedia. Let's see what Wikipedia says. Constitutional monarchy. Let's see. Liechtenstein, Monaco, Morocco, Jordan, Kuwait, Bahrain, and Bhutan. And the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms. Yeah, that's sort of like Canada, India, Australia, some parts of Africa, and a little section of South America. Yeah. Okay. Yes. No. So, democratic. Why does it always take me a run up to say democratic? Democratic monarchies are a thing, and we've just established this. Yes. Anyways, back to Twofold. Also, that is such a sneer right there. Holy shit. Democratic.
Like you said, it'll just be a few minutes. Win-win, right?
Millie for president. Millie for president. I agree. Millie for president. She responds with a faint nod and an even fainter smile, pushing her disappointment as far to the back of her mind as possible as she turns her attention to Darren. I wish it helped me feel less guilty about things. As I approach the back of the room, Tanya takes notice and starts making her way from the group. As we pass each other, she gives me a couple taps on the shoulder.
Hopefully they'll stay in line. They have a newbie to impress. Good luck.
Good luck? What do you mean? And with that, she takes her spot next to Darren and Millie as I shuffle to the back cabinets.
Howdy.
Howdy? Howdy. Howdy. Haley.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Open that cabinet there. We need any printer paper and glue you can get your hands on. The proper stuff, not sticks.
Howdy. Yeah, no, she's got the right idea. Sticks. They suck. Glue sticks? Blah. Worst invention. About as warm as welcome as I could expect. I do as she says, pulling the doors open to reveal a handful of office supplies, in contrast to the various fabrics and colored tables they've amassed into a pile on the countertop.
Thank you for the help, Olive. Even if they're small, setting up 2 tables for the club fair is a lot of work.
I like you.
It's fine. 2 tables, though?
2 tables? Oh, there is Caprice.
Millie's sharing her space with us, so we're helping with the writing club setup too. Fair's fair.
Fair is fair, okay. Caprice is eager to jump in. Well, Caprice is quick to jump in, eager to not give Allison time to form a more generous response, surely. The relationship between Caprice and Millie is so strange. It's like they're fluctuating on how friendly they are with each other on a sentence-by-sentence basis. Even their actions are inconsistent.
So,
We've gotta
don't
get cake
take
down.
this the
See you
wrong
later.
way.
Okay.
But why help us out here
have fun,
anyway?
Louise.
You came here
Enjoy
for
that
the
cake
writing
for me,
club,
okay?
right?
Oh. She tries to make it sound like casual conversation, continuing to dig supplies out and adding them to the already rather large pile as she asked. The tone of her voice betrays that pretty handily.
Well, Caprice mentioned getting your club together when we met in class the other day. I figured this might be better than forcing all of you to go out of your way for me.
Aw, see? They'd be a perfect fit.
Allison's smile reinforces Caprice's statement and forces me further into the cabinet to hide my blush.
Well, I'm glad you accepted my invitation because we've got things to discuss.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, That's definitely up there on the list of most intimidating ways to open a conversation.
Allison was right. Caprice has told us a bunch about you already. Standard stuff. Flunking out, hoping to use the club as a lifeline.
Holy shit, Caprice, what the fuck? I emerge from the cabinet, tossing a couple stacks of unopened printer paper onto their stockpile. Eileen's face remains unchanged as she continues sorting through her own mess.
I hope she said more than that.
She has. She talked about you being nice and hardworking, and being a good cook. So I'm not entirely sure where that last part came from yet.
Ah. I shoot Caprice a glance, whose only response is a sheepish smile.
Yeah, sure, great, but none of that is relevant to the point I'm trying to get to. You're only going to get out of us as much as you're willing to put in. Don't expect any handouts, at least not from me.
Okay. Right to the point, huh? Well, I guess that's fair, as much as I doubt my ability to live up to the standards she seems to be expecting.
When did you get so soft, Eileen?
Yeah, no, Eileen, you are being so generous. What? That's soft?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Allison pauses her rummaging for a moment to pat Eileen's back a couple times. Eileen freezes upon the physical contact, but both resume their scavenging soon after.
Eileen may be scary, but she's right. As long
as you put in the effort, everyone here will be more than happy to help. Right, guys?
Alright, we got her, we got someone who is just vibing. She barely cares. He just wants to go home, I think.
Sure.
I like you, Wallace.
Well, if I can, I suppose. I'm not really great at drawing and stuff myself.
Better than where I'm at, I'm sure. I'd appreciate it.
Bree shifts her eyes to Eileen to get her final confirmation. The silence hangs awkwardly for a few moments before Eileen pulls herself out of the cabinet and returns Caprice's glance.
Like I said, if they can prove they actually want to put in the effort, I'll help. But I'm not a charity case. If you're dragging them in, they're going to be your responsibility.
Hell yeah.
Oh, come on. It'll be a team effort.
Uh-huh.
It's a relief to hear that everyone would be willing to help at least a little, but I wish these two weren't so willing to try pawning me off to each other when I'm standing right here.
I'm capable of doing the work. I'm just trying to make sure the work I'm doing is good enough.
Yeah.
That sounds more than fair.
Yeah, no, understandable. Understandable, yeah.
Here's hoping.
Jesus Christ. I'm so glad she believes in us, guys. I'm so glad she believes in us.
You really are playing softball today.
What are you talking about? What should I have expected? Eileen's grumbling from the cabinet signals the end of the conversation as the other club members resume their stockpiling efforts. Caprice opting to squeeze in next to me to double-check my work. I'm saying thankful to work in relative quiet after being grilled from the get-go, but at least I left that conversation roughly knowing where I stand with all of them. I think. Well, and there they go. With everyone focused on the task at hand, the pile of loose supplies starts looking hefty enough for the club to consider their job done, closing up the various cabinets and drawers as they organize the hall.
Sorry for dragging you along, Olive. Thanks for the help. See you at the fair, I hope?
One way or another, I guess. I haven't settled on anything yet.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I know. I'm positive you'll come around in the end, though.
Wait a minute.
We'll see.
Was this not the root deciding choice? Well, maybe not. After forcibly dragging Wallace back to help with heavy lifting, the art club files out, Tanya eager to close the door behind them. Their absence is immediately noticeable, the air feeling just a little bit less chaotic. That typically comes as a relief, but the energy that they carry as a group almost feels contagious. A thought that keeps coming to mind as I resume my conversations with Millie until the end of the meeting. Does this game have any out-of-pocket moments? Other than the ones that kind of just happened? I don't know. This is my first time playing it. Actually, it's only been out for a couple weeks. Friday. Every student's favorite day of the week. Perhaps it's my imagination, but even if as I head into the cafeteria, the chattering of the people around me takes on a slightly happier tone than on the days before. As for me, my mind is still occupied with the thoughts of clubs, classes, and my last-ditch gamble to survive the semester. My stomach grumbles, the smell of food from the tables only reminding me of my hunger. After skipping breakfast in my rush to get to school, I need something more than a cookie from the nearby cafe to get me through the day. The food here is nothing amazing, but I'm hardly picky. At least lunch will be a brief break from my worries, where I can forget...
Olive!
Oh, God.
Olive, hey!
And it's Caprice! So much for that. Caprice waves at me from one of the tables. She has an uncanny knack for detecting my presence in a room, however crowded and busy it may be. I resign myself to my fate and take a seat as the woman next to her gives a small, polite wave.
Hi, Olive.
Oh, it's Allison. Hey, Allison. The two make an odd contrast. Allison's shy, almost nervous greeting in stark difference to Caprice's overabundant energy.
So, managed to survive Millie's lecturing after we left yesterday?
It was pretty quiet and low-key. Nothing that extreme.
By quiet, you mean boring, right?
What is... Oh, lights back on. What is this face? Oh, and it's off again.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Yep, it was boring and terrible. The typical writing club MO.
Aren't you part of the... What are you? Now Heather has appeared, but she can only make things better. Even though she's decided to walk up and invite herself into our conversation, she doesn't seem all that interested in giving us her full attention. Engrossed her dinner phone as usual, she barely looks up to address us.
What?
Reese is visibly annoyed, with Heather's only reaction being the corner of her mouth tugging upward. Heather's passion for pressing people's buttons doesn't stop with Millie, it seems. Yeah, no, we can just ignore her, I guess.
Well, Olive, don't feel obligated to give them the time of day. We'll get you through the semester easy peasy. Right, Ollie?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Right again. The club is nothing more than a waste of space.
Heather. No.
Hey! Nobody asked you!
Yeah, no. Who's talking? Caprice, who are you talking to? I don't hear anybody.
What? We're agreeing, aren't we?
Yeah, no, who's talking? Heather's managed to frustrate Caprice into silence, as impressive a feat as any. She seems to notice my bemused reaction, face suddenly rebounding into a grin.
I still owe you a proper meeting. You'll come, right?
How do I keep getting myself caught in these conversations?
We'll see.
Man, dude just can't get a break!
All the ones after.
Well,
You're gonna start talking, aren't you?
Great! I'll see you then.
Okay, good.
I
She's
gotta
gonna
take
start.
care of some stuff for the fair. Bye, Ollie!
Well, see you later, Caprice, then. She shoots Heather one last venomous look before hopping out of her chair, beginning to head out of the cafeteria.
what about food?
Already ate! Bye!
Did you? How odd. Must have just been keeping Allison company. Wait, what was that she mentioned about a fair? Before I can call out and clarify, Heather once again speaks up. Oh, don't-
Why did you even come to our club when you were already playing house over with Mommy Caprice?
Allison takes to her feet and grimaces at the condiment. I can't help but match her expression.
Please don't call her that.
Just keeping my options open.
This might be a good opportunity to help with that. I've got a member of each club in front of me, though not for long as Allison picks up her tray of food and slips it onto the nearby counter. Heather looks unmoved by Allison and Caprice's abrupt departure. She takes a seat at the table next to me, barely looking up from her phone. Occasionally, she'll sip from the can of soda she brought with her. She doesn't seem particularly enthused by the writing club, so I figure she wouldn't spare the unpleasant details. That said, Allison does seem like the honest type, even if she is more loyal. If I can hurry, I still catch her. She's cute. Ugh. Wow, we've got a really choices. And there we go. Yeah, I'm back. Might as well get it out of the way, I suppose. I had intended to get some food, but that can wait. This is as likely to close to her full attention as I'll ever get.
So, about the writing club.
Don't ask me.
Nobody saw anything, right? No, I want to load. I want to load. I want to load. I want to load. Let me load. Let me load. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Load. Yeah. No. No, we're going back. We're going back to Allison, sorry. Heather's only half paying attention to me to begin with, so I quickly get up and skip over to Allison as she strides off. I have no intention of playing Peacemaker, but it's striking me how strong her feelings on the matter are.
Hey, Allison.
Allison turns to me, her frustration with Heather still simmering. She soon turns embarrassed at being caught fuming.
Hi. Sorry about Caprice running off.
No worries. She seemed busy anyway. Fair prep?
Yeah, we're all a bit behind schedule, so we've been kind of scrambling.
Okay, yeah. Oh, god damn it! Heather gives a dry as she overhears the last of our conversation before wandering off towards the food counter.
She's always so rude.
Allison pouts at her back as she walks away.
Do you interact with the writing club much? Outside of yesterday, I mean.
Every now and then. More lately with this fair stuff. Not like Heather's much of a club member, though.
What exactly is the club fair about? I saw it advertised earlier last year, too.
There's not much to it. A bunch of the school clubs set up in the gymnasium to recruit people. Mostly freshmen who haven't been poached yet. Millie offered to share her space, so I snuck in this year.
If you have a way to get new people like that, why is Caprice so dead set on recruiting me?
Caprice is really serious about the club. But you've probably noticed that already. Honestly, she's serious about everything she does. She wants to get every person possible. A dream of hers is to grow and expand the club beyond even the huge existing one. And...
She trails off, suddenly going quiet as she thinks better of continuing.
And what?
To be honest with you, I prefer smaller groups. I'm fine with how things are.
Oh, okay.
Nothing against you, though. You're free to join if you want. You'd love it, I'm sure. Everyone really is nice, and we have a lot of fun. Caprice is wonderful, too. I know she can be a little overbearing at times, but she always brings so much energy.
Yeah, she does.
A little too much, maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes, sure. I get it. When I first met her, I thought she was pretty overbearing. I wouldn't really fault you for thinking that.
She's good at what she does, though, right?
What does she do?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone there
Manage
is.
club.
I'm still learning, but they're always teaching me new things.
Yeah.
But
She taps her finger to her chin, pausing to get her next words some thought.
Caprice wants us to be a legitimate club. A club that's official, real, whichever word you want to use. We aren't much of one right now.
I see.
We barely nudged our way into the fair. Even then, we kind of cheated to get there.
If I join, will that even change anything?
I don't know. It'd take more than one person, probably.
Of course it would. More members would be helpful, but I wonder how many they'd even gain from an event like this. So it's a fake club. Maybe it's another, maybe there's a real writing club, or was a real writing club, but I guess this one's just in the process of being made. Then there's the fact that Allison here clearly doesn't want it. I wonder if I'd just be butting into some group of close friends more than joining the club.
Still, we're going to do our best. You should do what's best for you, too.
Thanks. Sorry for keeping you. I'll see you around.
There we go. Yep, see ya, Allison. Allison gives a quick goodbye before skipping out to try to catch up with Caprice. What I found might not have been what I wanted to hear, but at least she was honest. Now, time to actually get some food. I'm curious. Just a little bit curious. Even though I don't want anything to do with her. I might as well listen to Heather, I guess. Oh, she's cute. Oh, she looks so fluffy. Perspective may help, but ugh. Yeah, no, I agree, Olive. Ugh. I had intended to get some food, but that can wait. This is likely as close to her full attention as I'll ever get.
So, about the writing club.
Don't ask me.
It shows this Rudy didn't even know I was there. That was fast. What?
You're a member, right?
Sharp as a tack. I was worried it may have fallen over your head yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you. You. Why couldn't Tanya have been the one to find us here? I'm tempted to cut my losses and just walk away, but...
Are meetings typically like yesterday?
Who knows? I only show up often enough to remind them I'm still around. I'd imagine things are much less exciting with only Millie and her flunky loitering in a room together, though.
So Millie's the only one doing any actual writing, huh?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tanya and I hand in papers every now and again if Millie asks. Gotta keep in the boss's good graces, you know how it is.
Uh-huh. And you're doing a fantastic job of that, I'm sure.
If you're asking about the number of willing participants, though, I guess you're right on the money.
I don't know if I'd call a group like that the writing club, really.
You can call it a club all you want, but it's just Millie's hobby at this point. If she wasn't so obsessed, it'd be long gone by now. As soon as the old guard graduated, everyone left with them. It was just a bunch of friends. The writing side was totally just in the name.
Putting her phone down, she leans her chair back and begins to rock dangerously while staring up at the ceiling. It feels like she's talking more with herself than me at this point.
Wonder what I'll do once the thing's put out of its misery.
If it's that much of a bother, why go there in the first place?
Uh-huh. Why?
To kill time?
I see.
That's it?
That's it. What do you want, an essay?
Much as I want to think less of her for it, there's plenty of people who just go to clubs to pass the day. If what she says is true, that's all the club was ever for Millie before Millie tried to give it a point. As I ponder, Heather becomes restless. She stands and gives a loud stretch.
I'm gonna go get another drink. You want anything?
If you're offering,
And she's gone. I guess I should have seen that coming. As she walks off, I sigh in frustration. It looks like no matter which club I go for, I'm going to be in for a trial. Well, that was illuminating, to say the least. With class still some time ahead of me, I find myself wandering the halls, going over my choices in my head. Oh.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Haley. I just about bumped into Haley, who was carrying some poster board and some other materials.
Whoa. Hey. You need some help?
Without answering, she shoved some of her supplies in my direction, which I take. I already have a general idea of where she was headed.
The gymnasium, right?
Smart. Come on, you've been drafted.
She goes, and I follow.
So, how'd the meeting go yesterday?
How about that?
You didn't hear about it?
Oh, I heard tons of things. But I'm interested in your perspective.
But yeah, I would love nothing more than a 5-minute mental break from the Caprice and Millie war. Unfortunately, it looks like something I won't be able to avoid anytime soon.
Well, I'm not even entirely sure what happened. It felt like a sudden whirlwind.
Yep, that's an apt way to...
Sounds like them.
Yep, that's apt. As we enter the large building, I see the area has been filled with tables arranged in rows. There are students running about, readying their booths.
Hey, where are we taking all this?
Over here.
Yeah. I follow her to a table, or what's supposed to be a table anyway. Instead, I find 2 smaller booths cramped inside the same small space, covered in red and blue cloth. One has a very formal-looking sign which reads, Creative Writing. The other has a very slapdash sign simply reading, Art! Clearly written by the same hand.
You get the rundown on how they're sharing a spot already?
More or less. I remember them packing up a lot more than just a couple tablecloths and posters, though.
The art club is off turning all of that into brochures and other promo material for the 2 right now. This is all just bare bones stuff.
Ah, okay.
I'm surprised Millie trusts them enough to handle that.
Haley tucks her armful of supplies safely under the writing club's desk. I follow suit, emptying my hands as she lifts up the cloth for me.
Millie gets along well enough with all of them. It won't be an issue.
Could have fooled me.
Things are just complicated right now is all. You saw how they were at the diner.
Yeah.
Are you talking about their friendly small talk, or them trying to poach me from each other?
That's a good way to put it.
That's why I called it complicated.
Ah. She brings a hand to her headphones, debating pulling them over her ears. After a moment, she thinks better of it, deciding to instead lean lazily against the writing table.
You're committed at this point, right? You're gonna be picking one or the other?
Yeah, that's about as far as I've gotten in my thinking, though.
Yep.
No particular feelings so far?
Ugh, tons of feelings. Most of them dread. It all sort of cancels each other out.
Well, good luck.
Wait, what's up?
It was just Millie stuff. Gotta head over to the art room.
Oh.
Want me to come with you?
I've got it covered, thanks.
Once again, the headphones coming up signify the end of the conversation. She pulls herself up from the table and starts making her way past me without any further elaboration. It may be impossible to decipher Millie Caprice's going-ons, but trying to get a read on their roommate is an entirely different experience. I debate sticking around to catch her again, but decide against it and make my way out of the auditorium, going out of my way to leave through the opposite doors. And we're at the next day. Woo! Next day. Woo! Well, that's cozy. Well, that's pretty cozy, actually. Today marks a day so rare that I can't remember the last like it. Something so monumental the full implications haven't yet settled in. A day without school, study, or work. The sizzling of bacon rings in my ears. Its smell playing on my nose. With time on my hands for once, I decided to start the day with a simple pleasure. The taste of eggs and bacon for a late breakfast. As I nudge the bacon with the spatula, I take a sip of the steaming coffee beside me. Unfortunately, my skills in cooking haven't translated to my skills as a barista, the concoction proving foul. Wait, what did you try to do? I wasn't paying attention. What did you try to make? Ah, coffee. How'd you fuck up making coffee? Bruh. If it weren't badly needed caffeine, I'd have tipped it out already. The little cactus sitting on my window still catches my eye. My pride and joy, as embarrassing as it may be to admit. Easy to take care of, too.
Looks like you're doing better than me these days.
My words to the plant go unheard. Living alone isn't the easiest thing. Every chore, meal, and errand needs doing myself, after all. But it is comfortable. I can do things on my own schedule and eat at my own pace. Solitude might not be easy, nor cheap, but it is simple. Pleased with the plant's quiet and unassuming company, I take another sip of my foul coffee. A distant ping from the couch announces a received text. Considering how few people I know, it's either mom or work calling in to ask me to help cover a shift. Knowing which I prefer, I turn down the heat on the stove and walk over to pick up my phone. Unlike me, she had work today. I look at the time. Not even noon yet. If she's texting me now, she's probably just getting me off her opening shift. Ollie, are you home right now? Yeah, what's up? Mind if I drop by for a bit? Maybe over lunch? Sure. Great! See you then! See you. I love Olive's just text style right here. It's so characteristic. See you. She's fussing over me again, as she so often does in quiet moments. It's hard not to notice this happening more often now that I'm living alone, though she's never outright admitted that. Not that it really matters. I cherish any free time we get to spend together, and it's not like I had anything in particular planned for the day ahead. Besides, she can probably lend some more insight. Mom sits at the small table. It's shabby, scuffed wood adorned with a small pastry box she's brought with her from the diner. It's a bit of a comfort to know that even living apart, she still brings extra treats for me. I'm thankful I had a light breakfast.
Honey, you really didn't need to cook for me. At least let me help.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Yeah, it's a dorm kitchen. Dorm kitchen, that's understandable. And also, holy shit. Yeah, no, Olive, cook for her. Be a good heir to the throne. Be a good heir to the throne, Olive. Make the lady some bacon.
I was going to cook lunch for myself anyway. Whether it's for 1 or 2 people, doesn't make that much difference.
I carefully bring 2 plates over from the kitchen counter, each loaded with chicken, vegetables, and rice. Despite her protests, Mom's eyes widen at the meal as it's placed before her, still steaming away.
This is better than having to cook for yourself. You deserve better than work food every other day anyway.
She smiles excitedly at the plates, shifting the box to the side.
It looks as good as it smells. Thanks. So, how's work?
Oh yeah, how was work? I take my seat next to her upon placing down my own plate of food. Mom talks about her day as I sit and take a knife and fork in hand.
And she's yelling at me. Her baby is crying, and her other kid, I'm telling you, the most embarrassed look.
Yeah? Tell me about it.
What can I do? Except apologize. And of course, she didn't even tip.
Come on now. You gotta tip your servers. Come on, guys. Tip your servers. Tip your servers.
Sorry I wasn't there to help you deal with that.
I'm glad you weren't there. Speaking of which, how's your day off been so far?
Oh, boring. Stressful.
Oh? Stressful?
What did you do?
I sat around here, mostly just thinking.
Ollie, it's your day off. At least take some time for yourself.
Yeah. Take some time for yourself, Ollie.
With what's been going on.
Oh yeah, you still gotta tell her, don't you? Don't you, buddy?
Still turn up about your classes, huh?
Yeah, guess so. And things just keep getting more complicated.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Oh boy, she's about to... Oh. Tea time, guys! Tea time! I explained to her about the clubs between the meeting from a couple days ago, the upcoming fair, and the feud between the 2 leaders. She listens attentively, her expression varying between interest and concern. I feel myself deflate further and further as I talk, the hopelessness of the situation becoming all the clearer as I put it into words. It never quite sunk in until now, just how bad my options are.
I really don't know what to do, Mom.
She has that soft, caring smile I've seen so many times in my life.
I know it's tough, but look at it this way. Even if they're fighting. The club leaders have been nothing but nice to you, right?
Oh, yeah, she does have a point there, Olive.
Sure. Maybe a bit too nice.
Don't be suspicious, Olive.
I just don't know how things will go. My whole college career hinges on this.
I mean, yeah, there's that.
You're more resilient than you give yourself credit for. I'm sure you'll pull through. Everyone wants you to do well. I know you won't regret your choice. Whatever it is.
I see, yeah.
That's easy to say.
Yeah. Wow, you're such a ball of sunshine, Olive.
It's true, though. You're wasting your day off stressing over it.
Yeah, that's true. It's already noon and we just had breakfast and lunch.
Take the rest of the day for yourself. Relax, do something you enjoy. Don't make it another day of stress. That way you'll be going to this fair with a clearer head.
True. Your mom's right, Olive. That's easier said than done. She doesn't have a point, though. I can't do anything more than I've already done at this point. It may not sit right with me that my future depends on people I barely know. Those two are who I'm stuck with. I have no choice but to gamble on this.
I'll try.
That's my Ollie.
Yep. She gives me a hug and a kiss on the forehead.
Now?
She pulls out the pastry box from earlier and places it on the table.
I brought a slice for each of us. Which one do you want? I'll let you pick first.
Oh, how thankful. No, gracious? How gracious. Inside there's two slices of pie, signatures from the diner we work at. One slice of blueberry and one slice of cherry. If I didn't know any better, I think she'd done this on purpose. Yeah. A few days later. Oh wow, that's a huge time skip. Oh man. Mondays come around again. I took Mom's advice and tried to relax after she left yesterday. I don't know if I succeeded. I feel like I've come back from an exhausting weekend. Today's the day of the fair. I'm not sure if I'm sold on either choice yet, but I don't really have time to mull it over it. I went over it again and again. I'm hoping seeing them at the fair today will finalize that. With the morning studies over, the cafe beckons for a quick pick-me-up before going to war in the club fair's gymnasium venue. Never having been to this kind of event before, I expect chaos, especially so given the circumstances. Oh, sounds pretty calm. Heading in, the place is thankfully quiet, with a scant few students quietly sipping lattes while tapping on laptops or hunched over books. It wouldn't feel unusual any other day, but right now it feels like the calm before the storm. Hey! A particularly lanky girl catches my eye, as much as her bright getup and headphones as anything else. Haley sits quietly as she listens to her music, hand in chin with a small coffee beside her. For someone so mild-mannered, she sure stands out. She picks her head up and waves me over. Pulling up a seat, she rights herself a bit and takes a sip. Her grimace shows that it's either cold or bad. Probably only bought it to avoid being kicked out for hanging around without ordering. Hey.
Hi. Done with fair prep?
Yep. I helped them finish setting their tables up this morning. So I've got the rest of the day off till the car ride home.
Hell yeah.
It's bound to be an awkward time after the fair today.
Oh yeah. Haley can only give a weak shrug in response.
Caprice doesn't ride with us much nowadays. Dinner the other day was just an exception to the rule.
I see. Huh. I wonder how I should read that. The meeting was definitely a bit tense, but I didn't think it'd be to the point where they'd be avoiding each other to that degree.
Are things okay? Like, between them, I mean.
There you go. Her face remains as deadpan as ever, but I can faintly make out a raise in her eyebrows. I guess a question like that is out of nowhere probably deserves a reaction like that.
They've just been having some personal stuff going on for a while, and things are volatile. Nothing you need to worry about. Probably.
I love the confidence in that probably there.
Probably.
See all of season 2!
Would it make you feel any better if I said, definitely?
Nah, fam.
Fair enough.
I pinched the bridge of my nose in frustration, an act that apparently does not go unnoticed by her.
This stressing you out that much?
You don't know the half of it. The situation on my end is pretty dire.
You'll be fine. Promise. I mean it this time.
Okay, really, you mean it this time?
How do you figure?
If you're just worried about your grades or whatever, they'll both make sure you get to where you need to be. They've never let me down anyway.
Another sip of her coffee, supposedly forgetting about the reaction she just had to it. As expected, her face contorts immediately in response.
Even if that's true, being stuck in the middle of those two like this just makes the entire thing feel more overwhelming than it probably needs to be, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, well, join the club.
Literally. I've been stressing about just dealing with them this morning, and I can't imagine actually sharing a living space with those two. I want to feel pity for Haley, but the small smile on her face makes me second-guess that decision.
Get it?
It didn't go unnoticed by me.
Yeah, I got it.
Olive! Content that her joke landed, she pulls her headphones back over her ears, our conversation at its end.
Get your drink and get out there. Don't let me keep you. Good luck.
Alright. Nice talking to you.
Yep.
Hell yeah. By the time I arrived, the club fair is in full swing. What must be hundreds of freshmen, with a scattering of second years here and there, fill the halls and mill about. It's interesting to see which ones look like they're on a mission as they head directly for a particular club, compared to others who peruse the tables as if browsing a farmer's market. Dozens of small stalls are lined up, with varying amounts of work put into them. Piles of flyers sit on each, the odd standee or props set up to try to catch the gaze of passing students. Most of those behind club tables look more bored than anything, some having checked out completely as they lean back and browse on their phones. The occasional happy shout rings out as old friends recognize each other, but for the most part it's a surprisingly subdued affair. A nice surprise that calms the nerves a little, but not quite enough to really feel comfortable. Strolling along the aisles, I'd casually note the more niche club entries such as robotics, fighting games, and fencing. I could probably be persuaded to join a couple of them under different circumstances. Nearing the end of one particular aisle, it isn't hard to spot. Or should I say here, as the art club's table. Uh-oh.
Looking for fun? Come to the art club! We're accepting anybody, no artsy experience required!
Sounds about right. Billy sits beside her, hands together on the table as she patiently tries to catch the eyes of those catching by. The formal act strikes me as a little put on, not helped by her occasional slips when the breeze gets louder than usual. How those two could live together has me beat, yet here they are, with their two small tables stuffed into one assigned space together. I feel like I'll never fully understand the relationship these two have. I'm glad this is fully voiced. I see. Then, it happens. Uh-oh. Oh shit, they spotted us! Deck on 5! Deck on 5! Olive! Under the table! Under the table! Under the robotics table! Go, 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 go! Caprice and Millie both set their eyes on their prey at the same time. Far from a fight breaking out, an intensely awkward silence reigns between the three of us as they carefully maintain their smiling facades, the occasional student passing by and only exacerbating the standoff. Holy crap. Oh my god, the pressure. Oh god, the pressure. Oh god, the pressure. Sighing at the cruel fate assigned to me, I realize I'll have to take the initiative.
If I may,
Ah, damn it. Oh god, she's doing the Tosaka.
Alright, so we all know what's happening here. Let me hear it.
There we go.
And the real club, we have actual resources and didn't have to rely on sneaking into the club fair to even be here.
Even if she's too eager to fight, Millie isn't really wrong as she sneaks a smug look to her right.
Shows how much you know. I actually did the paperwork.
Oh?
And yet here you are, sharing my allocated space.
I don't need to explain anything. Olive's seen how great we are already.
I see. Caprice on her own definitely has an overwhelming personality, but her club seems mellow enough. And that combined with the fact the art class is likely to be easier overall is tempting. The writing club, on the other hand, well, Millie herself really seems into the subject matter at least. Even if the rest of the club isn't much of a factor, it'd be hard to find a better tutor.
So, have you made your decision?
Have I?
Let's hear it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All of my vessel, my vessel. We have a decision to make, I suppose. Whichever club I pick, I'll have to drop from both the other club and the other class. There's not much chance I could do both and pull out a pass. Oh god! Oh god, guys, it's finally the real choice. It's finally the real choice. Choices. I'm still proud of that. I'm still proud of that name. Alright. Well... Oh god, we have to deal with... Okay, Darren's fine. But we have to deal with her, don't we? I actually quite like Darren, actually. But, alas... So out of place. I love Wallace. Then we also have Allison. Hi, Allison. Adorable. Now then. Ooh, do they? Oh, they don't have. But hey. Oh god, they make different faces! Well, we did already make our choice. We did already decide, and I've forgotten to take my hat off. Well, yeah, we sort of made our decision already, didn't we? Yep. Oh wait, do they have different... Oh, they do have different backgrounds when you're hovering over them. Well, we won't have to deal with Heather, at least. I say that, and then we're gonna find out that Heather's, like, actually poggers as a character. But we did make our decision. We are going with... the Art Club! We're going with the Art Club this time. And, boop!
For better or worse, I'm going with the art club.
There we go! Art Club!
Yes! I knew you'd make the right choice!
Oh look, we got an achievement for that! For better or worse. She pumps her fists, jumping up and down. Millie frowns, with either annoyance at Caprice or disappointment at me. Probably both. She quickly corrects into a pleasant smile, though.
Well, Olive, thank you for considering us.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Don't worry, you're not the only prospective member of this gym. I hope you have a wonderful time with your new club.
Yep.
Thank you. Good luck.
Wonderful won't even be describe it.
Yeah. She reaches out and grabs my hand.
Thank you.
Her hand is firmly grasping mine. She shakes my arm without rhyme or reason. expelling as much energy as she's physically capable. I don't want to admit how much it hurts.
I'm counting on you.
Did you see their face? That was the face right there. Yeah, they're counting on us. Or, well, they're counting on her, I guess.
Don't worry, it won't just be me. The entire club has your back. We'll get you there. Trust us.
Hell yeah. It's easy to get wrapped up in Caprice's energy. All I can do is hope that she's able to live up to that enthusiasm once we get into the actual studying. As long as she and the club are willing, I want to hope that I'll be okay. Even if I have to force myself to believe it. Who's hearting me? Louise, are you there? Welcome back, Louise. I don't know enough to know for sure, but all I can do is place my blind faith in them. It'll be okay. It has to be. It was me all along. Oh, welcome back, Mr. Quack. Or Dr. Quack, sorry, I almost demoted you there. Dr. Quack. But yeah, we have picked our route, and we are going to be going along.
And so, to our newest member, Olive.
Woo, Olive! But yeah, no. Frost! But yeah, no. I think I'm gonna call it here. That way, we can... SMH didn't go to doctor school for 8 years to be called Mr. Do ducks even live 8 years? You know, I'm curious. Let's see. What's... life expected? And my little microphone had a rotation. Then C of ducks. Life expectancy of ducks. Why did that open in a new tab? I think so. I'm not sure, TH. Yeah, let's see. Well, that's why we're looking it up now. What's the life it says 5 to 10 years? Oh! Yeah, here we go. Yeah, no, it was loading, but I got the same answer. 5 to 10 years. I guess that's wild. Like, not in captivity. But yeah, no. That makes sense. So, man, you've been... Any day now, huh? Any day. Let's see. And back... Oh, yeah, that's right. But yeah, no. I'm gonna call it here so we can have... ducks can live up to 20 in captivity. Are you in captivity? Are you being held hostage, Quack? Are you being held hostage? Are you being held hostage, Quack? Blink twice! Blink twice for yes, once for no. See, look! He blinked twice! That's a double no. You are double not being held hostage. Let's go! But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna call it here so I can... Alma has been keeping me in his basement for 2 years. Pushing that down. Yeah. So next time we will continue with the beginning of Caprice's route. Yeah. That'll probably actually not yet. Next time will be Twofold number 3, Caprice route number 1. Or maybe it's number 2. Maybe I'll edit the stream to be Caprice route number 1. Who knows? If I remember. That is, if I remember. But anyways, I will call it here. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you. Let's see. Who came today? Thank you, Dr. Quack. Thank you, Darkfire. Thank you, Toki. Thank you, Louise. And I will call it a day. This has been your Demon King of Heretics, Ahriman le Méchant, and I wish you a... Did I already save, actually? Did I save? Did I save? Hang on a minute, did I save? No, I only saved the choice. Thank you, Dark. There we go. But yeah, no. This has been your Demon King of Heretics, Ahriman le Méchant, and I wish you a good day, a good afternoon, or a good evening, wherever you are. Bye-bye now. Bye, man.